Check 1 2. Okay, you know what? We don't need this. Don't need that. You just need this audio. Watch now on Twitch. Watch now on Twitch. What chat? Alright, let's see how this goes. Hello, one viewer. Thanks for being so patient. I was getting the Instagram story post up. I'll start in just a minute. Pulling out some my go-tos, my go-to ink pens. I'll include a Discord invite link on the chat, in the chat window. You can head over there, and I think I am on there. So if you want to hop on my Discord, you can chat, see how well this goes. Or how fast will this be ruined? I have no ideas. So I just go head over there and check me out. Ooh, I think the stream might be a bit choppy. Sorry about that. The stream's choppy. Oh dear lord. Oh dear lord. The stream might be choppy. Oh dear lord. Let's get this. Let's get this party started. This is June's favorite song. Let's get this party started in here. This is June the Goon's favorite song. And it's time to rock out with your cocks out on 95.5 KLOS. I like doing this. Okay. Let's make these panel borders a little rough looking, just so that They're easier. These panels will be identifiable from June's panels. Oh, hey, by the way, I'm working on a comic book page on a story with June the Goon called The Doomsday Curse. It's uh, it's a collaborative comic where June and I go back and forth with 3 panels each. June starts off with 3 panels. Then my next 3 panels will be a reaction to what he drew. Already fucked that up. Great. Already fucked that up. Great. Already fucked that up. Great. Die, motherfucker. Die, motherfucker. Die. You like that? You like that shit? Die, motherfucker. Die, motherfucker. Die. You see who's on? Nobody's on. Nobody's on. Nobody's joining me. Nobody's joining me to die, motherfucker. Die, motherfucker. Die. Die, motherfucker. Die, motherfucker. Die. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm using this guy for I guess I should have the other light on. It's okay. Using this guy for reference on this soldier. Except this soldier's got a shoulder pad similar to the man known as Cable. His name is Cable. Should I use a 08? I kind of want some variation in line. Come on, someone joined that chat. Someone joined that chat. Let's get it, let's make me awkward. Join that chat. Okay, it's getting a little bit more, slightly more variation in line. This is a new 08. It's that new. A 95.5 KLOS. Currently a warm 75 degrees here in Lakewood, California. This dude, his sleeves got ripped up. Man, this guy's so strong, his sleeves got ripped up. Yo, his sleeve. This guy's so strong. His sleeves got ripped off. He got so mad, he's like, I'll rip these sleeves. I'm so mad I rip these sleeves. I'm so mad I rip these sleeves off.
Gotta give a shout out to June the Goon. He designed some pretty cool looking soldiers. No limit soldiers. Oh, I know what to do. Shikiru's best followers, primes. Oh my god, it's a bot. Ladies and gentlemen, he's got a message from a bot. Okay. Alright. Understand. Understand that finally. What the fuck is that? This might still, these lines still might be a little too thick. These lines? These lines are just a little bit too thick. Oh, these lines? These lines are a little thing too thick. A little bit too thick. Okay. Right. Okay, let's get started. Alright. Look at that. Look at that. Look how fully formed this dude got. Using a Pentel pocket brush, I did not check the levels for this session. Let's see how well it goes. Okay. We got to see how well it goes, how well this shit goes. Okay. Just recently bought the Alex Toth Creepy volume from Dark Horse. Got that to specifically study how he approached black and white. I think I'm putting too much here. I think I can just etch this out to give us a dark boot, not necessarily on the silhouette, although I think it might still work. It might work even better if it wasn't silhouette. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm too scared to fill that up in black. But I really want to know how much can I get away with using just a few lines, but I still get self-conscious and always think that I need to make a substantial drawing, that I need to put detail to make a compelling looking drawing. I like how those came out. Articaustic. Hey man, how are you? What are you working on? Articaustic. Articaustic. Namaste. Articaustic. Don't cancel me. This is a comic book page 12 comic book. I have a 16-page comic book collaboration with the Goon. This collaboration comic book is titled The Doomsday Curse, where June and I go back and forth with 3 panels. I'll pan it up. Oh, you know what? No, I won't pan it up. My camera's already situated and I don't want to change the camera, but I will do this. I'll move the page. Going back and forth with 3 panels means I will draw for this particular page. I will draw the first 3 panels. June draws the next 3 panels, and then I will follow it up, and then closing the page with my 3 panels. So we go back and forth. So because we can go back and forth, the order is always different on every consecutive page. So if I end here, then the next page, June will take the next 3. We've been working on this for a while, where we would trade off 3 panels. June really got fed up with me, and he got really mad at me, and he started yelling, and he said, "Erwin, we need to get this done. So what I'm gonna do is finish all my 3 panels, which he did here, and every other of his panels on all the other pages. And now what I'm doing is filling in the empty areas before and after June's panels. Um, it's a really uh, it's been a difficult challenge to figure out what to fill in those areas. That's a great concept. Love it. P.S. Love the Kirby dotted radiation. Oh yeah, June. I mean, come on, you can't beat Jack Kirby. You know what? I alluded this effect up here. I think I will attempt at doing that with this, which means I need to pull out more the black India ink. Yeah, but it's been a challenge to fill in the before and after every time with June's panels, which is a kind of a conundrum because if June already gave me the answer, or well, June gives me the question and the answer already. So if this if we count this, what June already gave me as the question, this is the question. Two soldiers are going towards this monster. What happens next? The question that June's giving me is what happens next? And then I follow it up with this series of panels. The soldier gets caught in the monster's arm. The soldier's getting squeezed, getting crushed. The monster is drinking the blood. The soldier also lets go of his gun, and his partner catches that gun. That's my answer. But also, because this was blank, what June drew here was also the answer, not just the question, but also the answer. So if this was the answer being the two soldiers going towards this monster, what, how, when, why are these two guys going after this one thing? Well, because this is my question. This soldier alerts uh, the other guy to stop or to get his attention. Guy turns around, sees this guy holding the gun. He gives him the gun. Now he's holding the gun. Transfer, right? There's an exchange. So there's something happening, a moment happening. Exchange. Soldier is pointing towards something off into the distance, and they're both looking ahead towards something. What are they looking towards at? What are they going towards at? What are they going to? My question here is who are they? Who are these guys going to? Well, June answers it. These guys are going after this guy. June asks the question, what happens when these guys go after this guy? What happens next? Then we get that. So it's always that on every page. So because June restricts me, I have to follow up to this result. This result has an effect, so I have to follow it up to an appropriate effect. But this is only page 12 of a 16-page story, currently a 16-page story. So June's always giving me the question and the answer and the question, and I always have to follow it up with the aftermath, with the prelude every time, every page. Nice, reminds me of what I did with my friends back in school. Each one of us would do one image until we had like a 4-page comic. Yeah, that's a cool idea. collaboration projects like that. This is also like a comic book version of An Exquisite Corpse. Articostic, let me know if I'm coming in okay. I see that I'm using OBS, a streaming program, and it's giving me a red square indicating that my bitrate is coming in is very low, whereas a green square uh, would mean that I have a good bitrate, a good amount of bitrate to stream. I think the only time you I guess sometimes, usually I don't get a good stream just because I just have bad. I can't figure out the internet connection. How to alleviate that. You were cutting off a few times. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. Thanks for letting me know. Thanks for letting me know, Articaustic. I fucking knew it. I don't know how to fix this. I really wish I can get this book done faster than I have tried getting it to be done. Oh, I did that. It totally did not make sense. Articaustic, how have you been, man? Dang, I think this is too new. This pen is this marker's just a bit too new. Should I use this or should I just use 8? Try 8. Use a 0.3 on that. Dang, this 0.8 is new as well. It's making these lines are getting a little bit too thick. I hate that I always find a way to fight. Fight with the medium. Only 80. Been doing good. Thanks for asking. I've been drawing like a madman. That's why I haven't been posting on Instagram lately. Managed to grind through 40 illustrations for my book. Only 85-ish left. Plus like 20-ish more later on. Maybe 30. I don't know. I will have to see once I get there. That's a weird voice. I don't know why you're speaking like that, Art Caustic. I'm trying to make, just trying to be polite, but just coming off and like so. You have a weird voice when you speak. You have a weird voice. Maybe 30. I don't know. I will have to see once I get there. Maybe 30. I don't know. I will have to see once I get there. Let me know if I'm getting close to how you speak. But that's awesome, man. Making moves. Keeping up with the grind. I Art Caustic, can I ask you how many projects are you working on currently? And how do you handle juggling through different projects? And are you prepared to rock out with your cocks out on 95.5 KLOS? And also let me know if DJs, disc jockeys speak like that in Serbia. Well, how's Serbia? Serbia is quite a ways away from Russia and Ukraine, right? It's not too close. I will have to start speaking like that from now on. I won't have to start speaking like that from now on. Hi, my name's Erwin Papa, and it's time to rock out with your cocks out on 95.5 KLOS. I think this paper is spreading out. Spreading out this ink. What the heck? What the heck? If y'all know me, you know I say, what the heck? Just did an eye exam last week and picked out some new frames. I'm excited to get some new glasses. I haven't done an exam in about 10 years. Yeah, 10 years, man. Oh, I hate my camera. The camera does that. Ooh, it's mad. Ooh, get so mad. I hate the camera does it. Get so mad. I hate that the camera do that. I don't like the camera that do that. Okay, let's. Oh, I also got a reference for the gun. This gun is that gun. See? He's holding it. Look, he's holding it. Alright. I don't know why I act like this when I do the streams. Once, I'm usually working for a few clients. Ooh, so at times I work on like 6 to 7 projects. Juggling between helps me keep my sanity. Yeah, that's what I'm doing now as well. Once I did a project for 2 years, solid grind, soul grind, and it was unpleasant at certain points. Yep, I can totally relate. I got a lot of anxiety and oversaturation from working on one single thing. Yeah, I totally get that. Totally understand. That's why I now usually work on projects with different aesthetics and themes. Huh. Well, that's very fortunate for you to work for those projects to be different from one another. Yeah, that's cool. I was working on a project, a sculpting project. God, I really wish I could. I wish I could show off the stuff I'm working on because I feel like whenever I'm showing the usual stuff that I show on Instagram, it's just like ink and drink shitty drawings that I drew in 30 minutes. The stuff that I'm working on now, I can't show because they're not complete. And now I didn't sign an NDA, but I think um, we're all in agreement that we can't share anything. Otherwise, my clients would be sharing this stuff. But I can show you this because it's just so. It's an armature for a sculpt. Here's part of the sculpt. This is just an armature made out of plastic. I use styrene. Sculpted this in this sculpting right here is a epoxy putty. Uh, I worked on not just this, but the overall figure. We're all in different sections. I worked on that like uh, two, almost two, maybe 1.5 weeks, and I would just wake up and work on it as much as I could push myself to, and then I did that for 1.5 weeks. Then today I was gonna go back to it, but I felt I needed a break, so I decided to do this, uh, prepare it, and do this obviously on stream. Um, so I had to set up the stream and then set up the cameras, set up the streaming program on the computer, hook everything up with cords and everything, so that the camera. I'm using the iPad as the camera, having that corded into the USB terminal. USB terminals connected to the computer, so the computer can read it, the streaming thing can read it. So there's the whole setup just to get the another page done, 6 panels done. Still working on this first one, and in the 40 minutes are about to pass. So I'm doing yeah. So I decided to do this to take a break from the sculpting job because I showed the updates yesterday, and they came back with some notes, so I had to revise what I already sculpted, which isn't a problem. The only thing that I'm upset with is that I have to go back to what I already got done while I still have things to still finish, like this arm. Like this arm's not done. I need to sculpt on top of it still. Cover up all that white plastic, to make a brand new, to complete that arm sculpt. There's a few other pieces that I have to still make armatures for before I can even start sculpting on it. And then they told me uh, to make some adjustments on what I previously did. Now, all those adjustments that they want made do make sense. They're all valid. And even before I showed them the update, I was literally looking at the sculpt and already thinking like, oh, I think I should make the adjustment. But I showed them anyways, just to show that um, there's progress being made. Then when they mentioned like, hey, could you add this thing? I'm like, yeah, I definitely need to add it. If I was already thinking about it, and they came back with that. Working on one thing for such a long time, I would feel so burnt out. Especially Tactile Reptile, thanks for popping in. But especially if you're coming in, or if you're working on a project for a long time, then you finally turn it in, or you show them progress pictures of what you're working on, and then they still want changes to be made, so it's still not done. And every time you're working on a project, and every time you give them progress shots, you know something's going to change. And even still, like when you're working through something, you'll always notice that one or those several things that you know need to change, and that'll make the image or the sculpture or whatever you're making thing look better, but you like just never like you push that all the way to the end, or you just never get to it until someone says the same thing you were thinking, then now you gotta fix it. Taking work breaks is always great. You're still owning your skills, but your brain is free from stress. So whenever I'm working on something, I am usually thinking about personal projects, and that's what keeps me going. And now it's time to rock out with your cocks out on 95.5 KLOS. Personal projects. I can show you this one personal project. When I'm working on the sculpting work project, if I have any leftover epoxy putty, I will pile it on to this guy. Just use a soldier from the same toy series, the same bag as this guy that I used. I bought this the a group of these guys to use reference for this book, particularly using this guy for reference for the just all the accoutrement, the belts, the pouches and everything, pants, boots, helmet. Use it as reference. Doesn't have to be stick too close to this. Just enough to make it seem like a convincing looking soldier. But with all the epoxy sculpt, all the epoxy sculpt that I didn't end up using on the Ruck project, I'll use it on this guy. Can my hand provide a uh, reflection? Now I need a sheet. This work. Nope. Yeah, so I sculpted the teeth, sculpted that skull on the chest. I don't know what I sculpted this like brown thing on here the last. That was the last thing I sculpted. I'm not too sure if I like that. I like the round head. I might have to add something, or I might have to like round it out to this. I don't know why I put that. It's such a weird thing to put. But here's a texture skull. I'm looking at the Japanese Sentai villains for inspiration on this guy. What kind of texture would you put on the back of the head? I don't know if should it be texture. I like that it's smooth. I like that it's smooth. So I might continue the smoothness down the back, but like these wide or long, oblong, bubbly, smooth like this forms on the back maybe. So then like it's smooth in this area, but when you turn it this way, that's where all the texture resides in. And I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up. But I love doing those textures like that, especially right on outside where the mouth is, that area. I like doing that. I'm hoping that I could once I got the actual work sculpting project done, I can hopefully I could like stream this. But I also get self-conscious. I don't know, like I haven't done a sketch of what this design would look like. I just kind of just make it up as I go. I sent you a message. Would play with it. Oh, thanks. 10 for 10. Thanks, Articastic. Articastic also says, I sent you a message on Instagram of my latest illustration, inspired by Golden Eggs. Oh, it's inspired by Golden Eggs. I'm gonna check it out right now. Let's see how long it's going to take for me to load, because everything's slow. When I'm streaming, everything gets slow. I'm on the DM, still loading, because everything's slow. Oh, it loaded up. Wow, check that out. Ooh, not gonna describe it, not gonna leak anything out. But what I do see looks amazing. Love the characters. The characters are cool. Love the colors. Really good, great use of colors. Complementary colors. And then the soft color transitions, which are not analogous. What's the monotone colors? The color plays with it's like it's the color is like it's flat but not flat because you blend those colors, but it's not even a lot of colors you're blending, or at least it doesn't look like it. Like I can't. I want to do stuff like this, like the color transition stuff, but then I I get all like minute with the details. Like, oh, I put if I if I airbrush this or if I blend this airbrush here, I'm gonna do it here, and then I start like doing it like at little tiny little areas where everything gets like little dot highlight things, and it just uh, complicates the image, needlessly complicates the image, and I don't like when I do that. So that's why I just keep it flat. I just keep it flat because I don't know any better. We'd love to see it regardless. I'm starting to stream and take my art more seriously. The way I think about it is even more, if I don't like a sketch, someone else will. Yeah, man, just keep grinding. Be like Art Classic and grind through 7 projects at the same time. Oh, I'll count how many I'm doing. Okay, I'm doing this project, the June Lagoon collaboration comic. I got just an Angriest Warrior comic coming up. Well, you put that away. I haven't even started yet. There's another comic book I'm working on with a buddy of mine, Warwick Walker. That comic book is set on like cyberpunk world, cyberpunk setting. And what else is the other sculpting project, which I showed you the arm? There's an upcoming sculpting project that once I'm done with the current one, I will have to start the new one. Um, Maybe I'm not doing a lot. Oh, and then there's a toy series I'm doing character designs for, which is kind of on the back burner because I haven't heard an update yet, but it's still there. I think that's it. It's just 5. I don't know, maybe I'm just lazy in that. Maybe I'm just lazy. I am lazy. I'm lazy. I'm lazy, but I always say yes to all the projects. Okay, let's move on. That's almost exactly how I said that in my head. Thank you for that. Yeah, tactile reptile. Um, Send me a message on Instagram so I can check out your work, and also if you don't know Art Acoustic, get to know his work. Great work, consistent. I always respect any artist that is consistent with their work. I get envious about it. I wish I could do it. Oh, that's what I should steps down this way. Goes here. Just a giant. Yeah, this paper is weird. This paper is like spreading out the marks. Now, I'm not sure because I'm thinking that it's never done this before and it's just doing it now. Or I might be confusing myself because that cyberpunk comic, I'm drawing that on a different pad of paper. And well, that doesn't make sense because I haven't inked anything yet. Well, I inked only 1 page of that cyberpunk comic and I've just been penciling the rest of the pages. Maybe I just haven't inked on this in a while. Will do. I'm not consistent, but I'm trying. Yeah, just keep it up, man. Keep it up. Take your time. Do it when you can. Do it when you're comfortable. Don't force it, because if you force it, that's truly a grind. Also, when you force it, the drawing will look forced. The work will look forced. People can tell. If you can tell, then people can tell. You can probably fool the regular, normal people, but you ain't fooling the creative people. Tactile Reptile, you have Instagram or something? Would love to check your work. Oh yeah, maybe you could type it in here, or you could send Art Caustic a message. His Instagram handle is the same. It's the same name as your on Twitch. Welcome to Twitch. Hey guys, welcome to Twitch. Is there a light there? No light there. What the heck? There's no light there. What the heck? Fucking no light there. I like adding that shit. Oh, you know what? Let's just put it in, because you know what? Fuck it. It's a combat zone. Also, Tactile Reptile, if you do work digitally, we have a online drawing board at Ink and Drink LB. So the name is on the bottom on the scrolling thing on the bottom of the screen. Ink and Drink Long Beach. You can find us on Instagram at ink_and_drink_LB, or you can just search for Ink and Drink LB on Instagram, and we should be one of the top results. We have a online drawing board, online drawing community board, where anybody of any skill level can participate in. It's a gridded square board, so you can take a square. You could possibly take two. Just be respectful of others, and you can start drawing on that board. I checked it this morning and still empty. Oh yes, also that drawing board. Most of us that do draw on that drawing board will meet online on Discord through the Ink and Drink Discord, which is also linked on, which is also a link at the link tree on the Instagram bio. We have a Discord, and every Wednesday, 8 p.m. PST, Pacific Time, we will get together and have a chat. That's why I don't like doing this, because when you do this, the heck is that? Oh yeah, where's my gun? Oh, I should just take this off. Oh, this ain't the gun. Where'd it go? Pulled out the wrong one. I didn't put it away, did I? Oh yeah. Did I put it back in there? Oh, there it is. Why did I put this one? This one. It's kind of this, but it's not this. I don't know what gun. I was looking at the gun that June drew, and I tried to approximate it and find something that I thought he was drawing. But I'll just use this. Who cares? I mean, I like to keep a level of consistency, but at the same time, I think it's still okay if to have some liberty with that. It doesn't always have to be the same. Because if it was totally the same, then I would have been drawing exactly like June, and that's not what I'm gonna do. I ain't trying to do that. Goes down like this. Does that. You gotta do this. Just go a little bit. Maybe a little bit too much. That. No, I don't know how I'm gonna approach. What is that? I should have used a ruler for that. It's okay. That's okay. What am I doing? Oh yeah. Let's use a 5. The 3 is too. 3 is kind of thin. Alright, I gotta get it. Gotta get it Jesus, you just got 3 now. Can't see my head. What do I start here? Oh, let's save. I want to start doing more hatch marks, but getting ahead of myself. There, and then let's work on this. Tactile and reptile. Where are you watching this from? Have you seen the spine of Night, a rotoscoped sword and sorcery movie? No. No, Articostic, I haven't, but I'm writing that down. I'll buy some writing that down. Spine, the spine of the spine. Wow, it's good. What else have you enjoyed watching, reading? What am I reading? I'm reading currently reading the Barry Windsor Smith Monsters book, which I'm also obviously studying for the black and white. I really want to figure out different approaches to black and white art lines. So if I can get that down, then anything like any color I put on, all I have to do is just put flat. Oops. I normally move the page as I'm drawing. I like keeping it in one orientation to not cause confusion when as as this is being streamed, but also I should just fuck it and just move it any way I want. But I also don't move it any way I want because I have it taped, and I hate like taking out the tape and putting the tape on. I've seen people use a metal drawing board and just have a magnet that sticks on, so you can like have a magnet here, and then you can just like move the paper as much as you want, and it's never gonna slip off because the magnet's holding it up. I love Barry's freebooters, great colors, interesting story. I don't know his freebooters. Alright, that's it. You like the same stuff, but I don't know the stuff that you know. And now I wanna know it. Sorry, I just gotta get in here. It gets cold here at night, and my lip starts to crack, and I don't put the chapstick on. I should, but I'm always touching it with the chap lips with my tongue. I feel stupid for doing it every time I do it. 3? Oh, this is 3. See, doing the hatch already, but not yet. Can't do it yet. but I'm still doing it. I love adding in the hatch lines or the texture line. It's always the fun part. I gotta lay in the major ones before I can do that. Filling in, doing the spot blacks, that's kind of fun too. I also like the idea of, or the using silhouettes. I think that's such a great, really cool technique. Really cool. It's a really cool technique. I highly recommend Dracula and Frankenstein from George Best. Great atmosphere, fantastic ink. Fantastic ink. Write that down too. I don't know why I moved it. Just write it down here. Why you gotta move it? Wow, this 08 is so new. I haven't had a new 08 in a in a while. Google some of his comic panels. It is insane. I will. Believe me, I will. I still want the Mignola Dracula. But it's, man, I always get scared like when I get new books. Even though I do it anyway. What the heck? This, look at that. Like, what kind of. Because I can't just get the one book. Like, I'll look for one thing. I was looking for a. What the heck was I looking for? Oh, I was looking for an Alex Toth Creepy. Where is it? Oh, I can't pull it up. I wanted to, like, get more black and white work, so I got the Creepy from Alex Toth. But then I couldn't just get the Toth, so I also bought Arzak as well, although not black and white. There's black and white illustrations, yeah. Not primarily black and white, but still, come on. I don't have Arzak. Shouldn't I have Arzak? That's what was going through my mind. Arzak's your next tattoo. Oh, dear lord. Where are you gonna get the Arzak on? What part of your body are you getting Arzak? I got Aliens comic book a few months ago, made for the original movie. Nothing too great, but definitely interesting. Oh, I liked your drawings in that Alien comic book, the one by Walter Simonson, right? Where he draws the alien creature like way huge. I liked it. You know what? The thing is, I liked it, but how many times have I pulled out that book to look at it again? I haven't pulled it out a lot. But I still like it. This God, I hate drawing technical shit. I hate drawing technical shit, and I hate drawing the same thing over and over and over and over again. Because you have to be consistent, and I don't like being consistent. I just want to draw the details, but then once you draw the details, you gotta draw those details every time you draw that character. It's not just the one character that you want to put details with, right? No, of course not. You want to put details on all the characters. So now you gotta draw all those details consistently on all those consistently recurring characters. Make the work hard for you. Do that every time. I gotta draw this goddamn gun. Well, I guess I don't have a problem with drawing the gun. I just don't want to use the straight edge. But I'm gonna do it, right? Of course. Here I go. Pull out the straight edge. Walter Simonson did the alien I got. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, what didn't you why wasn't it why was it not interesting enough to you? Am I just liking it because of the hype? Because it is indeed uh Walter Simonson? Is that why I like it? I've always hoped for animators drawing the same thing repeatedly for several hundred scenes. Like, no, fuck. I've I've found some compromise to being consistent where be you don't have to be super strictly consistent. You don't have to be a mathematician with measurements in that particular process of drawing. Now you have to, be know the measurements here for the panels, but for like drawing like this, like I'm not making sure that eye shape is consistent with this eye shape. I'm not so much trying to be consistent with this ear cover here being the exact ratio of this, but I want to be consistent that if there's an ear cover here, the ear a relatively similar shape for the ears here and a relatively similar shape for the ears here. If this gun has these shapes, it has to match relatively to this shape. Now I didn't count the ribbing, the little design thing here on this part of the gun. I didn't count, so I don't know if that's even the same number. But as long as that's there and that's here there, you know this is the same gun. Now there's other people that are really that really pay attention to that, and I wish I could do that. I'm just too impatient.
Okay.
Consistent enough so it's recognizable to someone who's not familiar with the character. Yeah, definitely. Just thinking about animation gives me some serious anxiety. I always like want to do it, and I haven't done it. June did an animation thing. We also did, and June had the idea to do animations for our Ink and Drink flyers early on, like the first year we were doing Ink and Drink, and he sent over images, photographs of a skull that he uses for reference on his desk or in his work area, and he just took several photos of the skull spinning, turning around and around. He sent that over, and I traced it, and I did a little extra bit of animation where I made it where the skull's mouth opened up to reveal another skull. So rather than like drawing something new coming out, I just redrew the same skull that was turning around. So it looked like something new was happening, but at the same time, like it wasn't really anything new. It's the same. It's just the same object. But that was a fun thing to figure out. It wasn't a lot of frames. I might have been just 16 to 24 frames only. But I don't know. I guess I just had enough patience for that to sit down and try to figure it out. I like challenges, but if the challenge just gets too tedious in a certain aspect, then uh, then I get bored. Can inking get that way? Sure, I can. The challenge is because the pencils aren't so tight. The challenge is now when it comes to inking, how what would then be the approach to inking these rough pencils? I give myself enough room to have some play. I don't have to be strict with the pencils, but also I have to yeah, be consistent and not have to figure out everything. I can just like figure out figure out just a certain stuff. Yeah, my thing. I think he had a leg band, but now I forgot. Yeah, that's another thing too. You got to remember what the design of the characters are. Like, do you keep like a rough sketch handy to know what your characters look like? I rarely even complete my rough sketches, either lose the thought or think of a new one. Yeah, I do that too. How to get past a block? Okay, I guess just thinking about consistent. How to get past an artist block? You just have to keep drawing. And one of the reasons why I would get artist block is if I'm trying to draw something and it's not going the way I'm thinking how it is in my head, then I will draw something else, or that's not even related to what you're trying to do. You just want to make marks. Another thing too is, yeah, be abstract. Don't have an intended thing to draw. I can't find my eraser. Where the heck did my eraser go? Guys, where did my eraser go? Jesus Christ, where did my eraser go? I should have drawn. Scratch the paper. But one way to try to get out of artist block is just draw abstract. Put just put lines down, or just draw abstract shapes. Add in some texture. Just add that. Like, this doesn't even really have to be texture. Just like just draw shapes. Draw shapes. That artist block maybe even might prove to be uh, a time where you practice mark making techniques, either through uh, inking or painting with a brush. Let's use this. Like, so you just drew whatever shape, whatever abstract shape. Then this is time for you to practice. What's the degree of thick and thin lines? When you do thick and thin lines, when you do certain mark making, like what visual effect is happening to your drawing? What are you achieving with these lines? how can you ink? What would be your approach if you deviated from the pencil line, from the pencil sketch, going outside from what you do with pencils? Are you confident enough to go outside the pencil and not use it for reference anymore and to expand from where you started? Also, if you are keeping to your pencil line, how close can you keep to your pencil? Can you replicate the shapes that your rough pencil is in or made? Or how much can you deviate from the pencil line? And can you still be consistent in those mark making, in that mark making? You don't have to draw an actual thing. You don't have to draw an actual character, because when you zoom in, let's use this for an example. This is a recent commission I got. Attack on Titan. Yeah, but if you zoom in, right? Let's zoom in. Those are just a series of lines. It's rough lines, and because it's rough, you don't have to be strict with what you ink. Look at these lines. Do you How close to these pencil lines do you stick with it, or how how much deviation do you do when you're inking these lines? Do you go, like, how far do you go? Just always draw. Just keep drawing. You have an artist block. Just draw, or take a break. Take a break. Put away that drawing that you can't figure out, and come back to it later with new eyes. Get some exercise. Walk around. Um, that might help you come up with ideas for, or help you come up with solutions for the problem that you've run into. When I go on my walks, I usually have music on, or I usually have I'll have a podcast on. I'll be listening to a podcast, but then I'll get into my head, because I'll just come up with another idea to draw. Then by the time I come back, I have something to draw. Or that will be a time for me to try to figure out how to fix that problem that I got to. Put away that drawing, go for a walk. Then I'll come up with something that I haven't, a conclusion that I haven't gotten to when I was trying to figure out the the drawing when I was still on the desk. And it's okay, sometimes the solution that I come up with later on, sometimes that still doesn't work. And that's okay. appreciate that explanation. It was helpful. You're welcome. Use only one. Tim Gula Mobius on YouTube. The first video should be meditation for artists. Oh yeah, the automatic drawing. I used to smoke cigarettes, and there's an art project where I decided to just take one sheet. I think it was an 11 by 14 sheet. What I would do is just draw one line, and this one line would I wanted this one line to fill up the whole canvas, the whole sheet, and it was meditative. It was addicting for the idea of covering this sheet was like a challenge, and that challenge was addicting. Like, could I do that? How long would it take? I wasn't racing or anything. I just wanted to see. I would just keep drawing this, keep going one line, keep making just random turns, going out, starting in this area, and then like fighting the urge to like move like drastically out. Just do it once, like I just did. Stay consistent and be present, so that when it came close to an area that would close me in, I could like get closed in here. Always be present, mindful to know to come out, so that the one continuous line can just keep going. But the reason why I brought up smoking cigarettes was that I would want there would be the moment where I want to smoke, but I just would not get up to to go outside because I just wanted to cover up more of the page with that one line. So I would stay inside the classroom just longer. Instead of going out to have that cigarette, I would stay in that classroom to see how much I could cover up. You can scan that and use that as texture or something weird as clothing. Yeah, you could. Or a tattoo. Or a tattoos. Time to make a tattoos. Is anyone? Oh no, it's RTC disconnected. What does that mean? Oh, so no one can even. I'm connected to my Discord, but it says disconnected, but the audio still. The microphone is still being recognized. Is it out because I'm streaming? Oh shit, this is fucked. So you can only hear me on the actual Twitch stream. Catch me on Twitch. What time is it? 1:16. Do I end this now? How much time are we at? We're here for an hour and 49 minutes. Wow, thanks for hanging out. I kind of want to keep going. I do want to add these dots. There's a new technique where you could dip a Q-tip in India ink and then dab it on the sheet, and it'll create the Kirby crackle. But I haven't personally. I've only seen it. I haven't done it yet. Might be something. Like, should I try that out now, or should I fill in the spot blacks on this section, or should I move on to the next three? I don't know. It's been a pleasure. You've inspired me to pull out the sketchbook. Yeah, do it. Do it, do it, do it. Taking your leave now. Thanks for hanging out. I can't find where did I put my oh yeah. Hold on, I'll be back. Alright, see you later. See you later. Tactile reptile. Check, check. Let's just spot these blacks. spot these blacks and add the hatch marks. Hey, look at this. I always like seeing this stuff. It's pretty cool. This is Dreadstar Epic Comics from Marvel by Jim Starlin. It's old 1984. Let's use oh, that's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see how he approached metal. It doesn't look like there's too many, not a lot of shiny. Not a lot of shinies here. I just have to go it on my own. Cage words, howdy. Let's go and cage words. What else do I do? Oh, do I need to know? Or is this gonna that? Oh, this. Let's do this too. Why did I put that stupid mark? Gotta get all this hatch marks. Gotta work in all those hatch marks. Hey, do you know what the mines were? Guide yours, how you doing? What's going on? Maybe I will just stay. I'll just finish these panels and then do the next panels at a later date. I gotta do it at a later date. I gotta make sure this gun stays visible. How do I do that? But it's dark though. Do I just put a white? Maybe I just make it a white outline. Oh, TGP from DFW 2005. Get ready to rock out with your cocks out on TFW 2005. What's going on, TGP? Long time no see. It is the year 2005, and the treacherous Decepticons have taken over the home planet of the Autobots, the home planet of the Autobots, Cybertron. Every time I look at the monitor's prime. Ooh. See, this is gonna be. This is bot blacks in here. So I can't make this whole thing black. Just chilling. Just chillings. Hey, Teacher Pink, do you have a Instagram page? I'm not sure if I follow you there. You still drawing Transformers? We now return to the Transformers. Cool seeing you work, love seeing your stuff on the IG feed. What's your DJ Pig? What's your Instagram handle? What's your Instagram screen name? Am I already following you? I feel so bad if I haven't, if I'm not. You do the announcer voice too well. Oh, I've been watching this cartoon for when I was just but a child. Autobots transform and roll out, but not you, Hot Rod. The fuck? I haven't been following you. I'm following you back right now. Jesus Christ. It's blasphemy. Wow, look at these Transformer drawings. From 7 hours ago. 1 days ago. Whoa, look at this shit. 4 days ago. God dang it. God dang it. Look at that. Oh, that's cool. How long did it take to figure this out? That's the one thing I want to learn how to do too is shorthand, landscape, environment, drawings. Is there any like shorthand ways to quickly create a land building area, city area? That's totally your style, obviously, because you fucking drew it. But that opening, that leg heel opening thing, that thing right there, that's a total TG ping. That and the tiny waist, that's totally you. And the thick shin armor boot looking thing, that's you too. Okay. Environments are tough, not gonna lie. I've leveled up since Mythors. Oh yeah, totally. I think everybody that's well, at least I hope everyone's leveled up since Myth Wars. Environments are tough, not gonna lie. Yeah, I guess it's never easy. Well, it's totally my style. You know me too well. Yeah. Guess I like how I know BB-8 drawing from a mile away. Still, that still looks like I still do drawings that look like the Billy Badass stuff. Billy Badass. I took that name from a Gwar song. Billy Badass. Take it up. Billy Badass. Billy Badass. That's how the song's. What else I need to do is spot blacks. Spot blacks. Not too much, so you don't have to. Oh, I should do that too. Oh, and the white. Oh, maybe I should just erase. I just gotta erase some. Does this need this? It doesn't even need a horizon. I need to put some shadows there. Look how small erasers. Uh, erase the pencils and then add pencils. Like a moron. 5. Do it. 1 line. Heck yeah, the heavy inks with strong one work and spot blacks totally your style nowadays with groovy colors. Dang, really? My spot blacks have been the same? That's so funny. I've never. Thanks for letting me know. Now I'm never going to draw. I'm just kidding. I I I so that's enlightening. That's still it's this still reads like me. Well, obviously, but even as there's even things I do now that I still did back then. I wonder what those are. I'm just too close to the work. Although, I mean, there's some areas that I know that I always do the same thing, but there's other areas that I just don't realize I'm doing the same thing. That's so funny. But I'll look at, I mean, like, obviously you do this too. I'll look at old drawings and notice how much improvement has happened. But yeah, and I guess I will also notice the consistent stuff that I still do. I love that you're still drawing Transformers. Are you creating stories with anyone? Let's see, how am I gonna treat this? Figure out this. Because I want these boots to be in black, but it's already, there's detail on it. Do I just already hide it? Is that what I should do? No collabs lately. That's okay. What are you working on, Kaiju Wars? TG Ping. See, how do I approach this gun? I want the gun black. Do I just add in that? Maybe I should just add in that, huh? Add in the black where it needs to go. How do I even put this? Maybe I forgot. Yeah, just add the blacks in there. Then I can further define it through color. But I don't want to define it now. I want the reader to know, the viewer to know that it's outright a gun already. Plus, just my webtoon that the Dino Former is from. Yeah, a webtoon? How did I watch this webtoon? Plus some recent cover work on Beast Wars? Oh my. Oh, you know what? I think. Did they post it up on TFW already? I think I might have seen that. Yeah, you and Josh Burcham. I remember when Josh Burcham was still new and talking to him on TFW. That's awesome, man. Congratulations getting that cover work. I hope you get more. I hope you get more covers. Covers is where it's at, right? Am I right? Those cover rates are where it's at. But I hope you also get a chance to do some do some interiors as well. Figure out the sequential art. Yeah, Josh is the main. Josh is, yeah, that's right. Josh is the main Beast Wars artist. Beast Wars! Optimus Primal, yes. Josh Burcham, yes. Responsibility. Papa Perry. Responsibility, Papa Perry. Now that I guess maybe you can't say anything yet, but obviously it's known that IDW is going under. Image is taking over the Transformers comic books. Is that correct? And I don't forgot what I was asking. Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Even though that's happening, I hope you stay in their sights. That's awesome, man. All the way from drawing those Beast Wars. You're probably drawing other stuff from before, but other stuff before the Myth War stuff. That's so cool, man. Full time, it's more just freelance. I'm just doing freelance stuff, personal project stuff. This is a personal project right here. This is a comic book collaboration with a buddy of mine who goes by the name of June the Goon. You can find June the Goon on Instagram. He's on Instagram. What? Oh yeah, it's the Doomsday Project. This is a collaboration comic where Jude and I go back and forth with three panels. So each page is a nine grid panel, nine panel grid, whatever you say it. So it's that, and then we go back and forth with three panels. So in this particular page, I do the first top three will be my three panels, and then June's will be the next three panels, and the story continues on with the last three panels being done by me. And then the next page will have June on top, me in the middle, and then June on the bottom. So it's always back and forth, three panels back and forth as we can continue a story, a singular story. That's what I'm doing. That's what this is doing. I'm also doing character designs for a toy line. I'm also sculpting figures for another toy line and working on more comic books. how are the rates? How are those cover rates at IVW? Or don't answer that if you don't feel comfortable answering that. I did hear that doing covers anywhere really is a good gig. I like that rotational balancing with you. 11. How can I get a copy? Um, June and I are still, we still need to figure out how to go about getting this produced. At the end of the day, if all else fails, we will self-publish, or we will self-produce this, possibly with a low run. But we can, as of now, I think June and I are opening to do a Kickstarter campaign with this, or any crowdfund campaign. Um, right now, this story in particular is only consisting of 16 pages. Um, I don't think that's enough pages to warrant a Kickstarter. I mean, we could offer this at a lower price point, or I don't know if because we haven't discussed it yet. I don't know if June would want to. Uh, June and I should we contribute more pages to the book to up the page count. While there was talk of doing that early on when we were working on this, we we were stuck on this project for a long time because we both had work, we both had different projects, other paying projects, so we always pushed this back. I certainly did because I'm just extra lazy. But now I'm working through this little by little. Finally, little by little, still to get this thing done. Well, I hope to get out of this. This will be done in about at least the inks would be done in about a month. It's not the rate so much as the sale of the original page. Very good. I like that you have that outlook on it. I'll PM you the rates. Oh yeah, thanks. Uh, Count me in for 3 to 5 copies. Oh yeah, for sure, dude. I totally do a Kickstarter with an option to add more copies to the order. Gotta pay the bills first. Totally. Pay the bills. Pay the bills first. Absolutely. Be responsible. Take care of your priorities. Oh, also, TG Ping, when you say bills, you mean Transformers, right? Is that what you meant by those Transformers? I'm just joshing you. Just fake this out. What the fuck? This totally looks stupid. Why did I do that? What the heck? What a hell? I was like, what a hell? I'll add the white. Just add the white to make it shiny, alright? The little white highlights to make it look shiny. Oh yeah, I gotta add these shadows, erase these marks and put in the shadow. The shadow. Okay, just do that, okay? See, you can't see that gun in there anymore. That's what I mean. Tails equals Transformers. I knew it. I knew it. It's time to buy the Transformers. Oh, I see. This is that. Oh, see, that's wrong. That's supposed to be. And then we just have a rip there. Okay. That's what you're gonna draw. You're gonna draw those rips. Because he has a rip shirt. You draw that there's okay. You talk to anyone? Are you still hanging out with anyone else on the? Are you still on the forums? On TFW forums? TFW forums? Who's your? Do you watch TG Ping? Do you watch Transformer toy reviews on YouTube? And if so, who's your favorites? Favoritos. Let me know who your favorites are. I want to know who your favorites are. Favoritos. I talked to Rob from BW Beast Wars Futures on FB, and when I stream here, oh, you stream here too when you do your drawings. Okay, I gotta do a better job at that. Watching other people's streams. I have problems with watching live streams on Twitch because I guess I have a bad connection, and when I watch live, the stream always freezes up on me, and then I get upset and I stop watching because it keeps pausing. Probably like how I'm doing right now. I probably have a terrible uh, internet connection, and I do not understand why I'm under, right under, I'm right under the modem. I mean, come on. I wish we could pick that Myth Wars up. Beast Wars Futures up. I'm terrible at watching streams myself, especially when I don't get notifications. Yeah, I don't get notifications either. I'll always watch the replay. I'll watch the replay, but even still, there'd be days where the replays will pause on me. Or who are your toy review guys? You got any toy review guys? Who are your toy review guys? Bolt Matrix? Pia? Who else is there? Shardimus sometimes? Shardimus Prime. Shardimus Prime. Oh, you read the reviews. Which one? What are your current favorite? Oh, you haven't switched over to video. Okay, I get it. I get it. You're smarter than me. I get it. You know how to read. Oh, I get it. What are your favorite Transformers, your recent Transformers so far? I still like, and which Transformers are you looking forward to picking up? I want that Bumblebee movie Brawn. I put in the order for that. Oh God, I want that. It looks so cool. That one looks super cool. I still like that Optimus Prime from um what the heck was it called? What the heck was it called? Not the Beast Wars one. The Earthrise Prime? Earthrise Prime. Still a favorite. Earthrise, yeah. Recent fave is Generation Selects Galvatron. Which one's that one? Really? Hold on, I gotta look that up. Let me just fill this in. I gotta make a search for Generation Selects Galvatron. What did he say his name was? What did he say his name was? I can't think. What's his name? Rumble. I'm going to rip open his optics. Whatever he said. You're the only recent person in a long time that I could talk about Transformers, and anyone would. You're the only person that would understand. Oh, that one. Why is it selects? What does selects mean? I do. Do you like the? Obviously, you like the regular one too, right? The purple version. That toy version, it's an ugly color scheme, but I get, I do like that color scheme because it's just so it's absurd. That is cool. That's a good robot mode. The cannon mode looks pretty good too. Hey, are you bothered by uh the hollow, the figures being hollow now, the inner thigh being hollow? I almost have no problem with that. It is noticeable, but I haste. No problem with it. The purple one is on my 86 shelf. Oh, I did order a 86 Jazz and cup. Now sit down, Grimlock. Oh, see, someone came in. Oh, no, no one came in. I thought someone came into my thing, but no one did. Some figures are more hollow than others. Is that a problem for you, TG Ping? The hollowness? I'm just gonna talk. I'm gonna stop. I'm just gonna stop drawing and start talking Transformers. so the Generation Selects, yeah, Fatron, what else do you like? I gotta live through you, man. I can't buy too many toys, so I gotta live through you. Hearing about your toy collection is my toy collection. You know, I didn't know. You can tell my spot blacks are still the same. I don't remember doing that many spot blacks back then. What else did I want to do? Gotta fill it up, spit bothering Mrs. Doubtfire. We need a Mrs. Doubtfire transformer. Transforms into comedian, into a nanny. Hello! To be fair, you were the only TF fan artist using spot blacks back then. I want that uh, uh Studio Series 86 cup. I, um, I don't. Oh, I can't. I'm using the iPad for my camera. I I got mine. I ordered the Studio Series cup 2 days ago on Entertainment Earth for only $15 because the box was not mint. In the subject or in the search bar on Entertainment Earth, you can type in not mint Transformers and see those results. Not too sure how many non-mint cups there are there, but that's where I got mine for $15. Yeah. You know what? I just found out about it when I thought I ordered the NECA Leonardo Universal Monsters Hunchback Leonardo by NECA. I thought I ordered that already through my comic book shop, but I checked my orders and I didn't. So I went to Big Bad Toy Store. It was the Leonardo was sold out there, so I went over to Entertainment Earth. Went over to Entertainment Earth, and uh, after ordering the Leonardo, I checked Transform. You know, I checked all the other toy series that I collect, and I went to Transformers, and then I noticed two product listings for Cup and Jazz. One at the normal uh, $20 whatever $22 price point, and another one at a $14.99 price point for both Jazz and Cup. And then I started reading like how you read, right? Not just looking at stuff, actually like reading things. So I started to read the listing and read not mint. Not mint. Like not mint. $14.99 for not mint. What the heck is this? And I only initially noticed the Jazz and Cup. So then I just made the search, not mint Transformers, and Entertainment Earth, and then I saw all the other product listings that were not mint under the Transformers series. Um, but then I don't remember what the other ones were, and uh, they just didn't interest me enough to for me to buy those ones. But I did get Cup and Jazz. Do you have Studio Series Grimlock? Man, I could talk about Transformers forever because that one looked good too. That one looks good, but fuck, like if I commit to that, then I gotta commit. You gotta commit to the other ones, to the other Dinobots. How can you not? Voyager Blaster. Oh, I was looking at that one too. You've got the two that are out now. There's Grimlock, and who was the other one? Slack. And then I saw the Brontosaurus is Sludge. That one looks good too. Do you collect other stuff other than Transformers? What else are you what other bills are you paying? Are you buying up besides Transformers? I gotta know. I just gotta know. Why do I gotta know? Cause I'm nosy. I so nosy. Lego. Oh my god, that's another huge thing. Other super robots need to cut back. TGP, you could say you need to cut back as much as you want, but are you going to? I can admit I don't. I want to. There's some stuff now I'm like just getting the ones I really, really want, but also staying away from the ones that I really, really want. Like that Grimlock looks looks perfect. The thing is also too, like how perfect it looks and how the engineering's great, you know, great execution all around. I love that they're um I love figures that have uh Transformers that have like really unique transformation sequences, movement, not just pull the leg outs from the back, like the trunk of the car becomes the legs. Even though you can still do that, but like if they do that in a special, ingenious way, unique way, I that always gets me. Like that Brawn looks just the transformation, the design is cool and the transformation looks cool. Even the RC, this Bumblebee RC, like that, good transformations. But then I also read in the thread, one of the comments said that they enjoy that Hasbro is stealing the transformation sequences from the third party stuff into the mainline stuff. Like which it's cool because it works. The transformation sequences work. And if it works, I mean, yeah, go and do it. It's almost like a trade off. The unique transformations is one of my weaknesses, yeah. That about time really, yeah. Yeah. I think I only have one third party figure, and that's the double barreled Megatron, if you know what I'm talking about. It's like a stylized G1 Megatron, but the gun, the alt mode is double barrel pistol. Voyager Cyclonus Transformer Scheme is one of those really. Yeah, I saw reviews of that. I saw a review of that one. That's a really good one. That one, which I always get confused with the purple jet guys. Cyclonus and Scourge. Which one has the head that's always sticking out? Cause is Cyclonus the one with the needle nose tip? Cause the needle nose tip transformation, the accordion type thing. Fuck, that was good. That was good mass shifting. That's almost mass shifting. Not Masterpiece Megatron. It was a third party Megatron, and it was a double barreled alt mode. Came out a while ago. It came out almost maybe more than 5 years ago. Fuck, man, I forgot who it's not even handy on me. It's like way back in the storage. Cross dimensions, Decepticon, maybe. Oh, let me look it up. I'm waiting for this ink to dry. I'm also debating if I should do the Jack Kirby Chronicles on the third panel. And then let me just also answer a text. Okay, lots of segmented armor on the legs. Lots of segmented armor on the legs. I think so. I do. Oh, the transformation, the legs, like one leg. I think they did it where one leg was the handle, and then the other leg was the under part of the barrel of the twin barrel. I think that's how they did it. Kind of like that. What was that one Nerf gun Megatron? It was kind of like that transformation. It kind of sucks that Hasbro stopped the gun mode Megatron just at that Nerf level. Because just imagine what they could do now, making a gun. Although I do appreciate giving us uh, what's the what's before Earthrise? What was it called? What was the previous one? But the Shockwave that came out in that series, where it was a spaceship, but if you if you turn the spaceship upside down, it was kind of the gun. I really appreciated that. It was such a great nod. Siege, Siege for Cybertron. What was it called? Oh wait, let me look up. What did you say? Cross dimensions, Megatron. Optimus Prime. Megatron must be stopped no matter the cost. Prime. Is this the one? Yeah, this is the yeah, you're right. Make Toys Cross Dimension writer Despotron. Yeah, this was the one. It was such a cool looking robot design. The double barrel design was also neat. It's Kevin let him know. Oh, I can use. Oh shit! I'm reading you the text. I'm not should be reading you the text. I thought the text. I thought my phone was showing me the chat, so I started reading it out loud like a true idiot. TJ Ping reads because he's smart, and I read out loud because I'm a dummy. Yeah, buddy, writer Despo. Yeah, that man, that was a good one. You know, I like that. I like that the Make Toys that Megatron, but I wasn't into their Optimus. And did you get the new masterpiece cartoon looking Optimus or any of the third? Do you get third parties? TG Ping? I've got Thunder Manus from that series, the Power Master Prime of Cross Image. Oh, there's a Power Master Prime with that. Oh yeah, I kind of remember that. They have good designs. Just that initial Prime I wasn't into, but I did like that Megatron. It's so good. Man, I don't know if I want it. Another thing that I thought was cool was that the generation like continues on. The Transformers continues on with the next generation. My uh cousin-in-law, my cousin-in-law, my cousin and her husband have uh, a young kid around 6 years old, and my cousin-in-law, the husband, he's into Transformers, and he's been buying the Earthrise stuff and the Siege stuff. Um, I guess because it has that strong G1 look to them, uh, which I enjoy as well. But now the 6 year old is getting into the Transformer stuff. The figures aren't the 6 year olds. It's still my cousin in law's figures, but they share the toys, and that 6 year old now is like really enjoying the Transformer stuff. Like, oh, I remember when I was that age enjoying the G1 stuff, and I I bought him a Hound because they didn't have Hound yet, the Cybertron, the Siege Hound, and he's really enjoying that. I like the gimmick of the Siege stuff where you can armor up the Transformers, the figures, and you can like combine the armor to make bigger weapons. I love that gimmick, that build gimmick. I've got some third party, not a lot. Had the FP Headmasters have amazing transformations. I don't know what that is. Hang on, let me see that now. FP. I've always, like, whenever I'm at a convention, I'll always stare at, oh, these guys. Yeah, these guys look good too. And there's that one, is it Fans Project that's doing the new cars, like a police car, and they recolored the mold to do another one, and there's a female one. The classic, very G1 inspired designs. They look really good. These ones look good too. That bulk, is it bulk? Not bulkhead, hard head. Shit. Chrome dome. I want that one. That's such a cool card design. Yeah, these look good too. Fuck, man, I can't do what I want to do with TGP. I gotta stop talking about these Transformers because I want them all again now. Love combining armor stuff and the fossilized. I don't have any of the fossilizers, but that's a great continuation off of that gimmick. If you're gonna do Beast Wars, you're gonna have dinosaurs, and then why not make the armor bones, dinosaur bones? That's a great what a great idea. I wish they kept it up for the legacy, the new legacy series stuff, but it's okay. This new gimmick is still okay. I'm not upset by it. I love that they're continuing that you can build on these things. Also, another thing I don't understand too is when they redesign the G1 characters, where they don't like, I don't know, that's an example. What was the last example? Where you can treat, if there was a character that had a shoulder mounted missile, and but they'll give it the option to have it be a gun or have it be held by hand. There's some people that get upset that um, the gun looks like the shoulder mount. Well, just leave it at the shoulder. Oh, but he doesn't have a gun. Like, yeah, it's not the G1 design. It's a new design. At the same time, yeah, I totally understand that Hasbro is uh, restrictive in the budget. They could do it. I know, everyone knows that they can include the gun or Grimlock. They could have given Grimlock the sword instead of Wheelie. But now you have Wheelie, and that might be like a bad example of what I'm trying to get at. I'll just let it go. There's just too many things going on in my head. I've stared at this thing to like I'm thinking like, do I add more lines to this drawing that I just have on the screen? I kind of want to add the Kirby Crackle here. Good attitude, not upset. There are more gimmicks. Yeah, it's fine. It's totally fine. I have only one nitpick, and that's because you can add the armor that now there's holes in the robots, but what am I gonna do? I can't have both. I like that there's third-party people just printing out the fill-ins for the hollow stuff, like the thighs and the arm and the wrists. That people are printing out the plugins for that, but I am not happy about them charging as much as they charge for that. I understand that small time business and small time operation, so they have to, but they're not offering it at cost, which I mean, I guess you should make a profit. I'm just arguing with myself out loud. Alright, TG give me a break. The holes work great for Siege Shockwave, works better for Cybertronian modes, I suppose, but the holes don't bug me. Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, I think we have the same. We're on the same wavelength, TG Ping. Hey, but if you read the reviews, I'm sorry that if you read the reviews, how do you know about the transformation? Or do you not watch? Do you purposefully not watch the video so that you don't spoil yourself from? the transformation experience? Is that why? Turns out we just like Transformers. I guess you know what? We just like Transformers. Okay, TGP. Now let's do it. Let's name all. This is time to name all the Transformers. I'm just kidding. I blind transform all my Transformers first. You do? I I I do too. I do too, and I always get upset that I get stuck at something. I always get stuck at something, and then I'll just like randomly unravel it and just try to figure out, yeah, like how do I get there? And then I will also get upset at myself, not at the toy, that I can't when I bring it back to to whatever mode, it doesn't fit the way it fit before when I pulled it out of the box. That happened to me with Siege Starscream. There's like the back area, the chest area that becomes the back. Um, I just could not get it to click right, and I had to move something else inside or on the side for it to peg in properly. And I'm doing all the steps. But every time I get to that point, I have to like move something. I forgot what it is now to make it fit. I'm thinking of starting a blind transformation YouTube channel. Oh, you should. You should do a blind. Man, you know how much yeah, you'll get the views. The blind transforming, that's already a good gimmick. I'm sorry if I'm like going in and out. I have terrible streaming. But yeah, the blind transforming, that's already a great gimmick. No one else is doing it. No one steal it. No one listening to this steal it. Um, yeah, but do that, and then, man, everyone's gonna come out and berate you how you're doing it wrong. But because of all those comments that you're gonna get, you're gonna blow up because the comments are gonna help the algorithm because because you use Transformers and use all the proper hashtags for Transformers, Hasbro, and all that stuff. That'll get on on the good side of the algorithm. That'll get suggested, and then people will just keep uh giving you shit because you transform. You're just blindly going transforming the figures. You're gonna get so many people trying to correct you afterwards in comments that it's just gonna you're gonna keep coming back because there's people like me that love watching. It's almost cringy like watching someone do the thing wrong. But then I end up like watching it all the way to the end to see did they get it right. That's what I'm gonna do. If you do these videos, I'm just gonna watch to the end. Like, did he figure it out? And I'll be watching it too because I don't have these figures. Then I'll see like, oh, someone else has it. Let me live through them. I think that's why another reason I watch these reviews because I'm just living through these people, living through their collections, watching people show off their figures. Oh man, and also how happy were you when they Hasbro instilled that characters from now on, the characters that are the figures that they create from now on have ankle pivot. Come on. That's why I watch people play Diablo. Yeah. Yeah. Same mindset. Yeah, totally. I do enjoy watching people play video games, and I do get aggravated when they fuck up. Because I know I won't. I wouldn't fuck up at that part. But that's me saying it out loud, not even me doing it. Not gonna lie, I love ankle pivot. Man, okay, but then also, how upset did you get when you saw the man, that Megatron GI Joe figure. Well, the price point is upsetting, but also how upset did you get when uh when you noticed that there was no ankle pivot in a new figure? Come on. Watching people play blind playthroughs of Dark Souls is literally the best. There's blind playthroughs. Oh man, that would make me so upset to watch that. I don't know if I could even do such a thing. I don't know if I can even do such a thing. That does remind me that there was a video of I think it was a TikTok video of a father recording their kid playing uh, the first Super Mario Brothers game, and you just watching Mario not run but just walk through the first level. Like I was watching it, I was like talking to myself like press the B button to run. Press the fucking B button to run, you stupid child. I get upset at Dark Souls streamers, but I laugh right after. It's fun. Yeah, it is fun just to watch. It's fun to watch people uh fuck up. But man, to watch a playthrough, a blind playthrough, fuck. Especially at a game that I, I, I will be okay if it's a game that I don't know or a game that I haven't played. But if it's a game that I played, fuck, that's so aggravating. Just I'm now imagining you doing the Transformers, blind Transformers, fuck. But it has to be really genuine. I'm not doubting your authenticity. But I think it has to be almost be an unedited. At least the well, no, I think the video has your video uploads have to be unedited, where we see you open it up from an uns open up the figure from an unsealed box from a sealed sorry. Open up a figure from a sealed box. So we have to watch you cut the cut the tape with a knife or a scissor, or however you do it. Pull out the box and then uh, remove it from uh, from the plastic shell thing, and then uh, leave the instructions in the box, or maybe even like I don't know to if the instructions do slip out, you have to put it under something or put it in a container where you can't get access to it like really quick and then just start transforming transforming. I'm like playing the game myself for the first time. Yep, die so much, so good. It's totally gotta be unedited. Yeah, unedited. Light one on fire. Oh my god. I wouldn't light one on fire. Come on. And pay for your bills and light it on fire. Come on. With a lighter and a garbage can. Oh my dear lord. Oh, you mean the instructions? Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I just got it right when I thought of it right when I saw your message. That's so funny. Yeah, yeah, the instructions. Yeah. Oh, there. That's a good idea. Light the instruction on fire. Yeah, then that can be the fire. The instructions on fire can be in the background. So as that uh, activity is happening in the background, in the foreground is your hands transforming the newly bought figure. Then you could also be, if you're okay with doing, if you're using a mic on the video, you could also be singing songs from the uh, from the movie. An ashtray, yeah. I've got a fireplace. Oh, if you want to set up in a fireplace, good. That'll work. If you don't mind the fumes from the ink and from the ink of the paper. Ashtray could work too. Yeah, I guess anything that can contain the fire and yeah, just keep it safe. Keep it secret, keep it safe. One time I took in like 20 minutes of transforming something, so probably no singing. Well then just sing all the soundtrack, sing the whole soundtrack. How cool was it, man, with the that 86 movie? There was lyrics. There was more lyrics to the intro song. I don't remember it now, but I thought that was so cool. One of my favorite movie, the G.I. Joe movie intro thing, where they gave Cobra a theme and they gave Cobra lyrics. I thought that was so fucking cool. Cybertronic, yeah, Cybertronic Spree. I'm gonna try out this technique where I use a Q-tip to make marks. See how well it goes. Very careful. Okay. Gonna be using the GI Joe. The GI Joe theme slaps.
Cobra!
Kirby Crackle? Yeah, Kirby Crackle. This is Kirby Crackle. I'll show you an example of my friend June. Oh yeah, I'll show you the whole thing. Here's June's side. I don't know if I explained it to you, but we go back and forth. Yeah, we go back and forth 3 panels. I do 3 panels, and then June does his three, and then I do the bottom three. But this is an example of Kirby Crackle. Kirby Crackle refers to Jack Kirby, famous comic book artist, dating all the way back to the 50s, I believe, but he pretty much created the Marvel universe. He doesn't draw panel borders. He will finish. He will. I think he said he's going to digitally draw the panel borders for whatever reason. I don't know why he didn't put the panel borders in, but I think he said he's gonna add it in digitally. Digitally. Oh yeah, but yeah, we just it's this. This has been dubbed Crippy Crackle. But I saw one technique on YouTube. Let me see if I could patient with me. I saw a technique on YouTube that created the Crippy Crackle with a Q-tip. instead of drawing the perfect circle, instead of drawing those, circles every time. Now I I don't think the Q-tip will produce perfect circles, and I'm okay with that. It's okay. It's okay. We can be organic. The circles don't use too much. Ink. Also, this thing, the drawing board is on an incline, so I'm hoping that this ink doesn't leak down. See, so it does. That's cool. The only bad thing is that this is a little too big. It's a bit bigger for what I want. I want smaller circles, so now I'm gonna pinch this and roll it around, so hoping to make a smaller diameter, but I don't think this is gonna go that well. It's kind of threading it. Yeah, see, it did it. Huh. So how do I make a smaller dot? Cut it. I'm going to cut it at the stem. I'm gonna cut the other side too, just so that I don't accidentally get ink on me. Cut it at the stem. Remove some cotton. If I remove cotton, I'll try it on another one. If I remove cotton, I might make a throw. The cotton might be a tail and not. I wish fuck. If I see if I like if I see now I got the ink on me. The thing I didn't want to do. If I did that, it would have done this. And if it did, and if it's doing this, and I would try to do this then. See how like there's still that little bit. I don't know how to alleviate that. God damn it. But what I did was I cut it off. So now it's only this. Let's see how well this lasts. I don't think it's gonna last too long. Time to make a mark. See, it doesn't last too long. Well, there's this tip. Let's see what this does. How about cutting the tip off an old cheap paintbrush? Oh, you know what? I can use the. I think you can use the back of it. This is not. That's not a circle. I think I like this. But then see, it adds. Maybe this is the one. Oh, I just use this. I'll just use this. I'll just use this. We're still alive! Fuck it, we're still alive! Thanks for the help, TG Ping. Okay, we'll remove this. Bring in our sheet. And it's not going to be a lot. I just want to lead this in with a little trail just here. Just on the only on the third panel. I'll leave a little trail on the third panel. Yeah, pay the name, pay the third panel. Beyond. Are you ready? Are you ready with this? Are you sitting on the edge of your seat? That's all I wanted to do. Took forever, and that's all I wanted. Put that away. Put the ink in a spot that I'm not gonna knock it over. Make sure my fingers are dry. They probably aren't going to be. They're probably still going to make a mark, but I leave it at this. TG Ping, I don't know if you're aware of. Are you aware of our Ink and Drink Instagram? We have a community drawing board as well as an in-person event. I'm not sure where you live, but our in-person event, I'll just do the plugs that I'm going to take off. Do my plugs, then I'll take off. You're aware. Or you are, hopefully you're part of it. Yeah, so we have the community drawing board. It's always up. We chat on the Discord of the Ink and Drink Discord uh, every Wednesday at 8 p.m. PST. But tomorrow's Ink and Drink, I want to participate. Just gotta do it. Yeah, whenever you have time. Not totally. Don't feel obligated to do it. Just do it when you're not busy. You're not come in. Feel free to come in when you're not blindly transforming Transformers. Um, yeah, we tomorrow's special because the in-person event and the online event will be happening at the same time. Um, do you have any TGP? You have any suggestions? Any G1 characters do you want me to try to do right now as a call off sign, whatever you call it, as an exit message? Should I say anything at the end before I take off? Just give me a character name to do an impression. I try my best. Do you want to hear Jazz, Grimlock? Who did you pick? LOL, Soundwave. Okay, well, how should I call this off? Thank you for watching. Um, Thank you for watching. I'll see you again next time. Put in Soundwave. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. TG Bing, get ready. Here we go. Here we go. I just gotta get ready. All right, let me get ready. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Autobots inferior, Decepticons superior. Papa Booey. Thank you. That's my sound wave. I'll get you next time, Inspector Gadget. Next time. Papa Booey. Papa Booey to all of you. Here's the next three. I see how you gotta get that throat ready to do that robot voice. Here's the next three panels I'll be working on the next stream. The two soldiers are running towards our monster, but oh boy, is one soldier unfortunate as the monster grabs the soldier with the gun. Soldier's getting squeezed. He drops his gun because he's in pain. The monster's drinking the guts and blood of the dying soldier. And who catches the falling gun but our buddy who gave the gun in the beginning. See, tying things together, mirror, call back, uh, cause and effect in the story. Okay. Jazz the moon base one. All right, I'm gonna take off. I'm gonna keep doing these goddamn voices. See you again, TGPing. See you around. See you next time. Hopefully, I get to. I'm gonna add you. Add Kaiju Arts to my follows on Twitch. I call it Twitch. TWITCH is Twitch. So I'll add you there. Hopefully, maybe I'll try to. I'm gonna have some lunch, so I will see if I can stream one of your recent videos. Thanks for watching. I'll see you. See you next time. Thank you.